Hi. Here we're going to go ahead and solve the quadratic equation x plus 4 times x minus 5 equals negative 8. And this is a particular kind of quadratic equation that's very common that we find in word problems, where we have a factored form here, these two factors, x plus 4 times x minus 5, and instead of having it be equal to 0, we have it equal to some other number, like negative 8. So as I said, these show up a lot in word problems, but they also show up in other kinds of problems, meaning as a part of a step of solving a more complicated kind of equation, like a radical equation or a rational equation. So they do show up often. And the reason I wanted to take you through this is that it's very tempting to look at this and say, oh, well, this side is factored already, so all I need to do is take x plus 4, set it equal to negative 8, and solve. Then take this one, x minus 5, set it equal to negative 8 and solve. But that doesn't work. The property that you're trying to use there is called the zero product rule. And that only works if we have the product of two things equal to 0. And here, it's not equal to 0. It's equal to negative 8. So before we can go ahead and use that property, use that rule, we got to get this thing equal to 0. Which means we've got a little bit of work ahead of us. Not a lot, but a little. First thing that we want to do, we're going to want to go ahead and FOIL this side out. Even though it's very nice that it's already been done and factored for us, those factors just aren't working, so we might as well get rid of them. So we'll FOIL this out, multiply the x through, multiply the 4 through, and we're going to end up here with x squared minus 5x plus 4x minus 20. That is equal to negative 8. Well, first things first, if you look here, you notice that we have the middle terms here are like terms. Let's go ahead and combine those. So we end up here with x squared minus x minus 20, and that is equal to negative 8. From here, we're going to go ahead and solve this as if this was the quadratic you had in the first place. And you know, to solve a quadratic, the first thing you got to do is get everything to one side, meaning that we got to get this negative 8 over to the other side. To do that, we're going to go ahead and add 8 to both sides. Combine like terms, and we're going to end up with x squared minus x minus 12 is equal to 0. And that's the magic number. Now that we have that equal to 0, we can go ahead and factor and solve. And these factors will be the ones that we need in order to solve the problem. So, looking at this, well, we want two things that multiply to negative 12, but add up to negative 1, the coefficient for the linear term there. And we're going to end up with x minus 4 and x plus 3. You'll notice that negative 4 times positive 3 will be negative 12, and negative 4 plus 3 will be negative 1. Those are the two we want. Now that we have two factors, meaning two things being multiplied equaling 0, we can use the rule. Again, the important thing being that it equals 0 over here, not some other number like negative 8. So that rule tells us that at least one of these factors has got to be 0, so we're going to set the first one, x minus 4, equal to 0, and see when that happens. And set the other one, x plus 3, equal to 0, and see when that happens. So the first one, x minus 4 equals 0, well, that happens when x is equal to 4. Therefore, one of my solutions for this problem is 4. The other one, x plus 3, is equal to 0 when x is equal to negative 3. And that's the other solution to this problem. So these two together give me my two solutions, 4 and negative 3. There you go.